Right. A very good morning. My name is Ronald Wikamakusha. So I'm back so that we can talk. We have seen ZANU-PF people in the past few days attacking Zambia, saying that Zambia is actually taking international debt. There is no country which has been ever built which with debt, and it's very important for us to actually look into that issue because ZANU-PF is a master of hypocrisy. ZANU-PF is a party which always create bad relations with other people, especially those in the international uh, um, forums, just to despise them, just to cover up for their incompetence. So ZANU-PF has been attacking Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema, left, right, and center, actually dissing him for getting that IMF loan. But let us take a look on this. This is ZANU-PF. The leader wanted a loan from the IMF. They wanted a loan from IMF. They tried all they could do, but to no avail. And IMF said no lending to Mnangagwa unless Zimbabwe clears debt with all other multilateral creditors. This is the point here. But you can actually see that ZANU-PF would translate this to hate other nations, other countries who are actually doing well. Instead of them taking lessons, they are actually fighting other people who are doing great job. So you can actually see that this is what is very important. Who suffers is not ZANU-PF people. Who suffers are the people of Zimbabwe. We always say the government of Zimbabwe was supposed to prioritize what is very, very important. Instead of looting, you have to make sure that you are using the resources you have to benefit the people of Zimbabwe. But you are not doing it. You are actually, number one, creating bad relations with other nations. Number two, creating bad relations with international institutions. Number three, you are creating bad relations with your own people. Nobody now trusts you. Your own people don't trust you. Your neighbors don't trust you. The international community as a whole do not trust you. And who suffers is the people of Zimbabwe. That is the reason why you are seeing Zimbabweans are labeled as bad people everywhere you go. Zimbabweans are mistreated. They are treated differently. If you just say, I'm from Zimbabwe, you definitely get treated differently. It's because of the leaders. What the leaders could do when they are out there. So, Team Zimbabwe, this is not good news for Zimbabwe because it defines the liquidity of the economy of Zimbabwe. We don't have money, we have nothing. Mari yacho irimo munyika yakasungirirwa mamatress nemapillow by these looters because they know that their policies at a certain point in time can affect them, so they can't bank. So they keep their money in their mattresses, yet they can't even secure international funding. They can't secure the international loans. So they end up taking Chinese loans. And look at the interest of these Chinese loans. Chinese do not give loans for free. If you go to Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema is struggling to cope with those loans. That is what Edgar Lungu was doing. Taking loans from the Chinese, piling loans from the Chinese. And right now, who is suffering? It is the people of Zambia. It is Hakainde Hichilema who is trying to undo what Edgar Lungu did. And it is going to be a very, very, very huge task for him to actually win this battle because he's faced with massive, massive, massive incompetency, which happened for the past years in Zambia. So this is the reason why we are saying we cannot afford to go beyond 2023 with this team because for the past 5 years, we have all seen the harm they have caused. We have all seen the incompetency they have caused. And if we allow them to go beyond 2023 for another 5 years, a decade of incompetency is going to be very, very difficult to deal with. It's better for us to deal with 5 years of incompetence than to deal with 10 years of incompetence because it will take time for us to recover as a nation. Nobody loves us, nobody likes us. So We need to actually realize that and put a leader who is going to unite the people of Zimbabwe first. Secondly, who is going to unite Zimbabwe with the local regional leaders like SADC leaders. Number three, who is going to put the the Zimbabwean economy back onto the map where we can actually trade with other countries and other institutions without hindrance. It's because of good leadership. The reason why people like countries like Zambia are doing it is because of good leadership, because the leadership knows what needs to be done and they're actually doing it, thereby giving an advantage to their own people, to their own citizens. So, Team Zimbabwe, ZANU-PF has been there, ZANU-PF has been failing, and they have been struggling to get the IMF loans, yet they despise Zambia, which is doing great, which is doing good. So, Team Zimbabwe, this is a lesson to us that when the leadership is there, when the priorities are right, the economy always responds positively. Look at the Zambian currency. The kwacha is performing so well. Look at the policies which are being implemented by Hakainde Hichilema. Is actually towing the line, actually implementing the promises he made when he was in the opposition, when he was campaigning to be the president of the Republic of Zambia. That is what we need to do. Let us vote for Nelson Chamisa. Let us mobilize and make sure that Nelson Chamisa wins the elections in 2023. Team Zimbabwe, I don't want to take much of your time, but I just wanted to show you ZANU-PF hypocrisy. ZANU-PF always say loans are bad, but actually they know that they need these loans. They apply for these loans and they fail to get them. It's because they are looters. It's because nobody trusts them. It's because they've damaged each and every relationship with the outside world. That is the reason why even China can't bail them out wholeheartedly. That is the reason why even Russia cannot bail them wholeheartedly. It's now an issue of exploiting Zimbabwe, not making Zimbabwe benefit. So let us register to vote and make sure that in 2023 we don't miss.